everyone, welcome back to Devils United. 15 minutes later, I'm back again, and I've got Luca. Luca, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Surely you're happy Arsenal winning?
Yeah, I'm happy with the win. We've qualified Maisy. We're in the knockout stage now. We only need a point to confirm top winners, and yeah, man, I'm buzzing at the moment, man.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, before we go into predictions, of course, for Group C do have France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. So that's going to be a tight one, isn't it? There's a few teams there. So we'll say hi there to Andrew, who's in the chat. I hope you are well. Good evening to Torsen. Good to see you again. Good evening, Ravi. Always good to see you again. Good evening, Just Me. I hope you are well. Good evening, Chris. I hope you are well.
Everyone's coming in now.
Yeah, everyone's coming in. My Thursday's going all well. Good evening, Liam. Good to see you again. I hope you are well. Did I say them? Oh. Hello there. Luca looks like he's buzzing about Arsenal. He sure
Chris,
is.
how's Carlisle doing in League Two?
Wait a minute. I actually think I've done everything wrong with the stream. We're on Group C, aren't we?
What?
We're on Group C. We're on Group C, not Group D. I would literally give the Group D teams. I've given the Group D teams. So the Group D teams are actually Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland.
Yeah, we go along with that.
Well, yeah, it's different anyway. So that's who the Group D is, guys. I've just gave. Yeah, just as Ravi said, go and subscribe there to Luca. So we'll go with the first game, of course, which is Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. Luca, take it away of what you think the score's gonna be.
For me, Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. It's pretty simple. Argentina are going to win this game because Saudi Arabia, they're not going to do anything. They're just going to be there just to enjoy themselves, to be honest. Argentina, one of the favourites to win the World Cup. You've got Messi, you've got Di Maria, you've got Dybala. You've got so many good players.
Martinez. Which Martinez?
We ain't gonna talk about your man. We ain't gonna talk about Lisandro Martinez.
Why?
We're gonna be talking about Martinez from Inter Milan. He's the one.
He is a good lad. I can't lie. He is a good lad. I like the guy.
No, Lisandro Martinez is good for the national team, and he's been very impressive over Manchester United this season. But no, I think Argentina are going to win 4-0 in this game.
And here's another stat as well. Argentina has never played against Saudi Arabia.
And they're not.
Never played. So you're gonna go for? So you're going 4-0.
Yes, 4-0.
Okay. I don't know much about Saudi Arabia. I must be fairly honest, but Argentina, I think they are definitely one of the favourites up there with Brazil. They've got a very strong chance. I'm going to go for a bit lower than you, though. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Argentina. I think they'll be strong. I think they've got a brilliant bench. They've got a brilliant team. We can go into the team a little bit later on as well, which is great. Ravi said that Arsenal win has taken years off Luca. He looks stress-free. He always does. Chris said Kyle are in the playoffs. Reese said Argentina, not my favourites for the World Cup, but phenomenal chance of going far and can break records. Torsen asked the question, who is the best player for the Saudi Arabia national team? That is a good question. Do you want to have a look at both the teams while we're here, Luca?
Mate, to be honest, Maisy, I don't know any of the Saudi Arabian players. to try and make sure if I can actually pronounce them. It's like yesterday when I did my PSV preview. I could when I had a PSV fan on, I couldn't even pronounce half the names.
Okay, I'm bad at pronouncing names. Don't worry about it, Luca. We can be bad at pronouncing names together.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at their team. Where is it? Current squad. I actually don't think me or Luca's gonna have a clue. I actually don't know anyone from this team. There you go.
Jesus, I can't even pronounce half of these names. I don't even want to butcher them. Don't even want to butcher them. Like, I can go through all the names. Mohammed Al-Iwais, Fawaz Arkwani, Mohammed Al-Rubail, Yaza Al-Shahrani. Man, there's a list of names. There's a list of names. You look at the strikers, Mohammed Kano, Hatan Baharebi. Don't even get me started. The one where it says the 1st of August, 1992. I can't even pronounce that.
Honestly, I don't have a clue myself. I'm
No.
literally just going off it just like you are as well. I don't have no clue whatsoever of the team. But should we have a look at Argentina's squad then?
Yes.
Because, you know, they've got a phenomenal squad and we could definitely go into theirs into a lot more detail compared to Saudi Arabia, that's for sure.
Of course.
Oh, what did I do there? Oh, don't know what I've done. Give me one moment. I can't believe I've done this. Oh. Right, so this one's definitely going to be an easier squad to look at. So we'll look at the goalkeepers and defence first. Armani from River Plate, Guelli from Villarreal, Martinez from Aston Villa, and then defence Medina from Lens, Tagliafico from Lyon, Martinelli from Sevilla, Pezzolino from Betis, Romero from Tottenham, Perez from Udinese, Otamendi from Benfica. Bloody hell, I thought the guy retired. Martinez from the best team in the world, and Molina from Atletico Madrid. So there's a few players there we know. We know that Martinez is a clear number one, though, don't we?
Yeah, of course. Martinez has done very, very, very well because when he was at Arsenal during the pandemic, during lockdown, when Leno got injured, we were all crying out, thinking, right, okay, Martinez for me, he's going to come in, not had much game time, and he's a completely different change. He won us the FA Cup. He won the Charity Shield, and then Aston Villa came in and got him. Martinez is an unbelievable goalkeeper. Yes, Aston Villa are not getting results, but half of it's not his fault. It's people in front of him who plays. It's the defence that are not good enough.
To be honest, though, when you do look at the other goalkeepers for Argentina, like that out of Villarreal goalkeeper is shocking. He's crap.
He's crap.
He doesn't really have the competition, let's be honest, at Argentina.
Hence why Villarreal win the Conference League. So Martinez, for me, is their best number one goalkeeper. Talking about defence, right? You've got very good defenders in there. You've got the experience of Otamendi, 34 years old. Then you've got Martinez, who's very good for Manchester United. Romeo as well for Tottenham, Tottenham's best defender. You got Tagliafico from Ajax, Lyon now. So you've got some very good individual defenders. You haven't got players like Gabriel Heinz, right, the ex-Manchester United defender. So you haven't got Mascherano, but you've got a very, very, very good young Argentina defense, and it looks very good.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree with that. We'll go on to the midfield and there's another one who we want to touch on, which is of course not the best centre back of Lisandro Martinez, Christian Romero from Tottenham Hotspur. I think we differ opinions, don't we? I don't know what you think about Romero, but I think he's a bit of a hit and miss.
No, for me, with Romeo as well, I think I'm not sure if he's hit and miss. What makes you think he's hit and miss?
I think he's very sloppy at times, and he can give away quite a few free kicks.
Look. For me, yes, I think he is Tottenham's one of his best defender. Look, there is times where he has made mistakes this season. It's not just only him in
No,
inquiry.
I agree. It's not just him because he's paired up with two idiots. And he's got bloody Emerson Royale.
Yeah, but the thing is
I am not expecting him to be a world class centre back when he's alongside
an ex-Sporting Lisbon defender.
Nah, nothing wrong with Eric Dyer, but when you're alongside the likes of Ben Davies, for instance, and you've got bloody the worst wing back in the league, Emerson Royale, in front of you will make mistakes because you've got to cover for him.
Well, that's the thing, because when you don't have a very good defence, like, you can have the best centre half in the world, but have a crap back line in fullbacks. That's the thing. Saliba and Gabriel are probably our best bunch of the centre halves. But for me, our defence has been great this season. We've got the second best defence in the Prem. But you look at Tottenham, they don't have very good fullbacks. So, and that's why Tottenham are not playing very well at the moment.
Yeah, I think that they've been quite overrated this season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's quickly go on as well to midfield and attack. Paredes from Juventus, DePaul from Atletico Madrid, Thiago Almada from Atlanta United, Snake from Juventus, Fernandez from Benfica, McAllister from Brighton, Rodriguez from Betis, Lo Celso from Villarreal, Alvarez from Man City, Messi from PSG, Karim from Inter, Dybala from Roma, the second best Martinez in Argentina from Inter Milan, and Correa from Atletico Madrid. Some good names there, isn't there, Luca, for midfield and attack?
I look at it with Argentina's midfield. You've got Di Maria, who's the only guy who's played in the 2010 World Cup. Right, he didn't play in the 2006 World Cup, I don't think, but 2010, he's the only experienced guy you've got out. You've got Messi as well. They're the only two experienced out there. The rest are just coming through. Leonardo Paredes, he's a very, very good midfielder. So I think he's quite good for Argentina. You've got Alex McAllister. To be honest, I actually thought he was English. Goes by the surname. So, but no, he's been very good this season, Maisy, with Brighton. Giovanni Lo Celso, he hasn't really reached up to the hype, really. There was a little bit of hype when he was at Real Betis and when he was at Tottenham, but he hasn't really reached up to the standards. Like, you've got Di Maria, very experienced, has won trophies for Real Madrid. So it's a good midfield. It's all right. I think it's good.
Before you go on to attack, I just want to say I really rate the kid, Thiago Almada. He's only made one appearance. He is fantastic. He can play on the wings. He can play as a number 10. I personally think he's better in the number 10 role. He's so pacey. He's very, very, very pacey. He was actually linked to Manchester United a few years ago, and he rejected us because of Aguero. But he is an extremely good prospect, and he's one of the future for Argentina.
Well, for me, yeah.
You still there, Luca?
And
Luca, still there?
I just don't think he's not all that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you now. You're back.
Yeah, that's good. But no, as I was saying, I never heard of this guy. I've never heard of this guy, and for me, what I've been told by you, he looks very, very promising. He's 21 years old. He's only made one appearance. You got to give the guy a chance.
He was actually initially playing in the Argentina league. He only went to Atlanta United, was it this season? So in the Argentinian league, in 49 appearances, he had 17 goals, and at Atlanta, In 29 games, he scored 6 goals. Not bad for an attacking midfielder / winger.
No, it's not too bad. I personally think. Look,
He's
to
great
me,
at cutting in and crossing.
yeah, he is. He is, and that's something where he's going to look when he develops into a very good player. And Argentina know how to get very good, decent players. Like, think about the players over the years they've had in midfield. You've had Maradona playing in there as a forward midfield. You've got Cabiasso as well from a Leicester midfielder. You've got some very, very good midfielders over the years for Argentina. Mascherano's also played there as a defensive midfielder as well. But no, getting onto the forward lines, you've got Messi, Joaquin, Carrera, Dybala, Martinez, Carrera, and Alves. For me, that is a very, very good Argentina attack, because when Argentina played Italy in the summer, when both trophies, when Italy won the Euros and Argentina won the Copa America, Argentina controlled that game. They dominated and they destroyed a very good Italy side at the time before Chiellini's last game. But Argentina's attack, when you look at it, it is a good attack, but I don't think it's not the best attack compared to over the years.
Like obviously Messi's world class. He is one of the best players who's ever lived. So you can never ever write off Messi. Julian Alvarez is fantastic, and you can see what he is class. He is absolutely class. Martinez, I absolutely adore Martinez.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Dybala. I don't like the guy. I think he's crap.
Yeah. What, you think Dybala's crap?
Yeah, I don't like Dybala. He's crap.
Wow. What makes you think he's crap?
For me, I think he's injury prone. I don't think he steps up in the big games. I think he gives the ball away very, very cheaply, and he goes out of position quite a lot.
That's a very, very good point. And
for everybody who has slagged off Bruno Fernandes and wanted Dybala, the guy does the exact same thing as Bruno Fernandes. I'd much rather have Bruno Fernandes, who can actually bag a lot more goals than Dybala.
Well, yeah, because I think Dybala, the reason why I give you my reason I like Dybala, because I liked him when he was at Juventus. Yes, he's age 34. I didn't even realise he was age 34. Is he age 34 or is that appearances?
Who? Alvarez.
No, I'm reading it wrong. Age
Dybala.
28.
Yeah, he's 28. He's in his prime.
He's still in his prime at age 28. He's probably got, another 3 years left of good quality of Dybala. For me, I think he's all right. I think he's decent. But, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. His wages, he's one of those players who demands quite a lot of wages.
Does he deserve the? I'm not saying no player deserves the wages, but do you think for the amount what Dybala gets paid, does he perform that on the pitch?
I just think sometimes he can be a little bit inconsistent.
Well, exactly. He's extremely inconsistent.
The way for me, does he deserve those type of wages if he doesn't perform? Dybala does sometimes remind me a little bit of Mesut Ozil when he doesn't perform.
So, Dybala, in 29 appearances for Juventus last season, he scored 10 goals, 5 assists. And then the season before, he only scored 4 goals in 20 games. For the Argentina squad, he hasn't... in the 2020-22 to 2022, he's not scored a single goal. Between 2015 and 2017, not scored a single goal, and he had a red card between that place.
He did.
In the Copa America in 2019, in 4 games, he got 1 goal. And he only played 1 performance in the World Cup in 2018.
When you look at those stats...
I'm not a stats kind of person. I'm one for looking at my eyes, but then stats speaking up.
The stats are telling you right in front of you. And what I'm saying is, when you mentioned about those 10 goals, that's probably his best stats. He doesn't get many goals. But Dybala is one of those players where I actually thought he was quite good at Juventus. I have to agree with Reese in the comments that I think he was quite good at Juve. Yes, he's getting on a bit. Yes, I do think he's aging, right? 28 years old. Yes, he's still in his prime. But I just feel like he's just a bit inconsistent. I just think he demands more. He just wants to be that one. And that's what I thought. And I think that's where he does need to improve a little bit.
That's understandable. We'll go through the comments. There is quite a lot of comments, and then we'll go on to the next game, of course. Reese has gone for 5-0 for Argentina. Chris said this group is interesting. It definitely is. I'm well, thank you, just me. I hope you are well too. Ravi said people say Messi don't really do much for Argentina. I think people just need to look at the Copa America, what Messi done. I think he was absolutely fantastic in my personal opinion. I actually stayed up and watched a lot of the Copa America games. I was up to like 3-4 in the morning watching it.
Jesus.
Chris has gone for 9-0 Argentina.
9-0? Are you mad?
Toss has gone for 6-0 for Argentina. Reese said Saudi Arabia's best player, their government. Chris said the best player for Saudi Arabia is someone called Oil State Money. Does anyone know what style of play Saudi Arabia plays from, rather? I will get
Nobody
that
knows.
for you.
I don't watch Saudi Arabia.
I will get that for you, Rabbit. The last game they played, it was against Ecuador, and they played a 4-3-3.
And what was the score?
0-0.
I've actually got a point. Jesus. Can't be that bad compared to San Marino.
Big up just me. Hey there, Manny. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in the chat. Basically, the Saudi team are composed of a majority of players who's played in Russia and also the most recent of the Asia Cup. Thank you for that. I had no clue about Saudi Arabia, I must be honest. Reset fun fact, Argentina is yet to concede a goal when Romero has played 4 at the back. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, very good. Chris, South America team hasn't won the World Cup since 2010. They flopped like a seal falling into water.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Can't be right.
I'm just laughing more what Chris has said about
South American team hasn't won the World Cup since 2002, but they have flopped like sin falling to Jesus.
Martinez is an amazing penalty stopper and a great all-round goalkeeper. He's been their best player in a poor Aston Villa team. Armani was number 1 in 28 World Cup. Doesn't compare to Martinez. Yeah, he seems to play a lot more since, isn't there? So, Martinez, Calgafio, Pelazila, Mourinho will normally be the first choice back centre. Back 4. Yeah, where's Romero, Reese? Hey there, Niall. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. He's gone for 4-0 for Argentina. Fernandez, DePaul, Paredes, midfield 3. Take away Fernandez because he's not that good. Manny said Argentina midfield will be anchored by Di Maria, but he recently got injured. I hope he'll be okay because he'll be a big loss. He actually plays pretty well for Argentina, as much as I don't like the guy. So
He knows.
Chris said England will be starting with Maguire. Oh, don't get me started on that. Ugh. Di Maria playing in the worst club in Italy as well. I don't even know where he plays for these days. He gets about fast. He must have a right load of stamps in his passport. Manny, Di Maria, Paredes, DePaul, Lo Celso, McAllister have been in good form for Brighton. Yeah, Lo Celso has been pretty well as well for Villarreal, to be fair. Almada is extremely underrated. Martinez is also a good option. I absolutely love Martinez. Last tournament for Messi, I think he will go maybe to the next.
If he wins the World Cup, then if he wins the World Cup, that's his last tournament. That is definitely his last tournament because that's what he needs to achieve. He's won everything. It's just he wants a World Cup. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's won.
Mm-hmm. Chris agrees with me about Dybala. Dybala is as inconsistent as my Wi-Fi. Dybala is banger average. Manny said, I think Dybala fits into the system and that's important. The stats still do him favours. He is an excellent creator. I'd love to see where he creates. Thank you as well so much, Reese, for the super chat. It really, really means a lot. That will also go towards breast cancer now, and also a big shout out to Andrew who sent me a super chat earlier on in the previous stream. So we'll go on to the next game now. Mexico versus Poland. Mexico versus Poland, they've only played against each other once, and that was in November 2017, and Mexico won 1-0, and that was scored by Jimenez from Wolves, and it has definitely changed since 2017, hasn't it, with Jimenez, but
It has. It has.
mm-hmm. What are you going for in terms of this game, Luca? Because for me, I think it's going to be actually a tight one. I think I'm going to go for a 1-0 for Poland.
What's Mexico's squad at the moment? It's not the squad what it was back in the day, but
Oh, do you want to look at the squad?
yeah, if you want.
There. Okay. So, Talvedo, Cotto, Kumako, and they're from Italy. Ariro, Montanez, Vasic, Arita, Marino, Sanchez, Gallardo, Galuno, Alvarez. Is there anyone you know from the back at all? Or the goal?
Let me have a look. Goalkeeper wise, you've got Ucha as well. He's a good goalkeeper. What he was. You've got Hector Moreno. Yeah, I know who that is. Don't know anyone else. Midfield, Edison Alvarez. I thought he was Argentinian. He's a very good defender. Chelsea were looking at him. He's also defensive midfield as well. He can play there as well. Chelsea were looking at him on deadline day. Guardado as well. Was linked with us in the transfer market before. No, there's not really anyone else. What's the centre forwards?
So the centre forwards, midfield is Alvarez from Ajax, Romo from Marita, Rodriguez, Guetta, Herrera, Chavez, Guado.
No Hernandez.
No, Andre. What?
No Javi Hernandez.
Javier.
Chicharito. There's no Chicharito in it.
Yeah, Chacarito.
Lozano, I know he's a good player for Napoli. Raul Jimenez, not really been great this season since he had that injury against Arsenal. There's not really anyone else who I know, really. There's not really anyone else.
There isn't hardly any of them I know. I must say,
Mexico team. It's really not the best Mexico team. For me, I think Poland are going to give them a game, really. I think Poland are going to win 2-0. I think Lewandowski is going to score in the game. They've got some very good players, Poland. They've got Matty Cash from Aston Villa. They've got Wojciech Szczesny. I don't know if Fabianski's still playing or not for Poland. He might have retired from international duty. But no, I'm backing Poland to win this game 2-0.
2-0 it is. I've gone for a 1-0 for Poland. And as we say, that the last game they played is that Mexico actually won Poland, but I think Poland has definitely improved ever since. So
yeah, of course.
Let's see what other people are saying there in the chat. Reese has gone for Mexico to win 2-1. Chris has gone for a 1-1. Manny said Poland are usually a team who do well in the qualifying, but not in the main tournament. However, this could be the group of death with Argentina, Mexico, and Poland as contenders. Completely agree there. Who is up front and who even plays for Mexico? I hardly have a clue apart from Jimenez. Just me, big up to you too. Poland won't do anything at the World Cup. Owacha is far and away Mexico's greatest goalkeeper. He will be their first choice. Mexico will be that mad in the World Cup. They'll heavily rely on Herrera and Chiquiato and Carlos Vela. I completely agree. He definitely should be in the squad. I'm surprised he didn't even get picked for the friendly. I must be fairly honest.
That's what I thought. I think Javi Hernandez, he's got so much experience. And when he first came to Manchester United, he was very promising. But he's got so much experience, Maisy, and you need that kind of experience going into the World Cup. I know players are aging. You love to see your players still play for and represent for your country. But the thing is, Hernandez is not going to be there. It doesn't feel very exciting for Mexico. Like, I don't know if do you mind if you get the 2010 Mexico team up compared to now, if you don't mind?
I'm just looking at it, see if it was. Now is a turn.
Do you not find it?
Just have a look if I can find it. Here we go. Might find it here. Let me just check if the right players are in it first.
Just type in.
Yeah, I've got it. There's a lot of players to go through though. Torsen as well has gone for 0-0, but take it away of what you want to do, of course, with it.
I want to have a look at the 2010.
This is 2010.
Right, okay. Let me have a look.
Where do you want to go down to? Defence, goalkeeper?
Can we go down like midfield and all that? So you look at the team, right? You've got Dos Santos as well, former Tottenham player. You've got Javi Hernandez. You've got trying to think who else. I've asked you this, and I can't even know any of these players. Pablo Barrera as well. You've got it's a different compared to Mexico team compared to now. It's a different team. So
and there's the forwards as well.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. There's about 3 or 4 individual players.
Yeah, it definitely has more than its signing squad back then. That's for sure. 100% agree with you. Dal's gone for 2-1 to Mexico as well. So you're going for 2-0 to Poland.
Poland.
Okay. Let's go to the next game now. Poland versus Saudi Arabia. For Poland versus Saudi Arabia, this is the first time they'll actually be playing against each other. And Poland, as we've already touched on, I've got some great players in there. Fabianski from West Ham, he most likely probably will be in goal.
I thought Fabianski was retired from international duty.
Is he retired now?
That's what I thought. Reese, you're there to do your research.
He could have retired. He's 37, isn't he? So who knows? But what are you going for? Because I think Poland's going to be very dominant on this game.
No, I think Poland are definitely going to win the game. Right? There's no buts that Saudi Arabia are going to pick up a single point. But you never know. Anything can happen in football, Maisy. So I think Poland are going to win 3-0 in this game. I think Lewandowski is going to score a couple. The guy wants to get some goals. He wants to contribute. Yes, he doesn't score many goals in a major tournament, but for club, he's very good. So I think Poland are going to win this game 3-0.
I went for the exact same scoreline as you.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I do think Poland will really batter them. They're going to be the home side. Yes, I know it's in Qatar, but Poland are going to be up for this. And I think Poland for me are not going to do very well in the World Cup. I do think they will top the group, and I think they'll probably get knockout stage.
I think they probably will get knockout stage. I don't think they're going to be like winning it. Well, we'll obviously do table predictions soon, though, won't we? But I don't think they will go far to go to knockouts, of course. Niall's gone 5-0 to Poland. 3-0 to Poland. Thank you as well, Manny. Low block pass the bus from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, he's still the Poland goalkeeper. Poland looked good against Wales. Lewandowski should bag a hat trick. Low block part the bus. 5-0 for me. Saudi Arabia have been dreadful against European teams in the World Cup. I still remember the 8-0 against Germany in 2002. Reece will be still buzzing about that. Off topic, Liz Truss deserves credit for lasting 4 days for Gerald Collins and I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. The 8-0 was the first World Cup game I watched. Matty Catch will relish playing in the tournament. Yeah, definitely go and subscribe there to Reese. Chris, Poland 3-0. That's that's me being nice. Yeah, me being nice. Who would have thought? Chris, you're always nice. I think you're always nice.
Chris, you're very nice. But just one thing, how are Carlisle doing in League Two?
What? You ready for the next game?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Argentina versus Mexico. I think
this could be a feisty one. This could be a very good feisty game. Argentina versus Mexico. For me,
right, and the last time they played against each other, Argentina versus Mexico, that was in September 2019, and Argentina battered them 4-0.
Argentina will beat Mexico because, like I told you earlier, this isn't the Mexico team what people have previously seen over the years. I think Argentina are going to win this game 3-0. I think Argentina have got enough quality on the pitch. Not much to say about them. They've got quality around the pitch, much better squad. Got very good forwards, got world-class players in that team that have won trophies. Argentina are going to win for 3-0.
Just looking at the squad as well from Argentina, and they definitely have strengthened compared to the last time they played Mexico in 2019. They've obviously still got a few ones there, like they've still got Martinez, they still got Paredes. They're playing a 4-1-4-1, which I despise. Well, they've got the two Martinezes actually. They've got
Rojo as well.
They've got a different goalkeeper, Rojo. I've not seen him there for a while.
I've even forgotten about the guy anyway.
And this last game as well, Martinez bagged a hat trick. Looking at, of course, the Mexico squad.
Hector Herrera as well.
Jimenez, Lozano, Herrera. They've still got a few players there
from Mexico. That's not the one from Manchester City.
Who?
That number 2. Because he's Switzerland, isn't he? The one from Manchester City who they signed from Borussia Dortmund.
I don't know. That's not him.
No, because it sounds like the same surname. But yeah.
No, it's spelled different. Yeah, so that's the squad. So what score are you going to go for this game, Luca?
3-0 Argentina.
I've been a bit more generous for Mexico. I've gone for 3-0 just because of it's a tiny bit of rivalry, isn't it? Mexico and Argentina. So I expect it to be a tiny bit better. So a bit more feisty, but a bit less goals. Poland 3-0 against Saudi Arabia. Ravi said, for me, not knowing some of these squads is like playing a classic Guess Who. Very true. Manny has gone for 2-1 to Mexico. Yes. Reese has gone 3-2 for Argentina. Ravi's gone. Niall has gone for 2-0 Mexico. Chris said don't know if Luke has potato-filled ears after Iowa in the playoffs.
Mate, don't forget, I've been to Carlisle's ground in 2019, Chris. You know that.
Why was from Iowa's ground?
No, don't worry, mate.
Tartan's gone 3-1 Argentina. Chris has gone 2-1 Argentina.
Yeah.
I had my headphones on at the start now, and then it kept echoing, and it's still echoing. So I just thought I'll leave them off. So I did have them on at the beginning, though. You ready for the next game?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Poland versus Argentina.
Oh, this could be a very, very good game. Battle of the first and seconds.
And here's another fact as well. It's the first time they've played against each other.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. For me, this is going to be Ido who actually wins the group, right? If this was in Poland's ground, Poland would definitely be up for this game. I think this will be a draw. I don't know. I've got something about this game. I actually really think Poland are going to give him a game. Argentina will probably be very, very likely to win the game because of the quality they got around the pitch compared to Poland. The difference compared to Argentina and Poland, Argentina have got good players around them. They've got a better defense than Poland. Poland don't really have a good defense. They've never had a good defense. They've got a good attack. They've got a very good centre forward. They're a one-man team. When Poland are in trouble, Robert Lewandowski saves them. Argentina haven't got a one-man team. They always say Messi's the best best.
They've got experience all over the pitch, though, Argentina, and that I think is the difference between Poland and Argentina is the quality.
Yeah, they have, and I think this game's going to be a draw in this game. I actually think it would be a 1-1 draw.
Okay. Well, for me, I've actually gone for a dominated game as well by Argentina because I'm still a bit iffy with Poland's defence. I'll go for a 4-1 win for Argentina because I still think they'll concede. Yeah.
You mad? 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1. I'm not bad. I nearly predicted Iceland winning.
No, it's your opinion, and that's it. That's all.
I'm not mad. Let's see what other people are saying as well in the chat. May's pulling it off with Arsenal lookalike on her show, Fabio Vieira. I don't see it.
What I will say is, Ravy, Fabio Vieira, if you go and watch my channel earlier about his rating, I didn't give him a very good rating, right? He hasn't had enough game time this season. So it doesn't go to show that I'm not on the football pitch, mate. Is that why I can actually have a look alike because I can perform better?
We need to have a look at this. I'm just having a look at comparisons.
Oh no.
You look nothing like him.
I think what it is, quite a few streams ago, I had long hair at the time before I cut it all off. That's why people thought I looked like a very, very good difference.
I'm not even. If I speak, I will be in trouble. But Fabio Vieira, you don't even look Portuguese.
Tell me about it off air.
Yeah. Hey there, Melina. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in.
Mel, be happy that Granit Xhaka scored, yeah? I'm expecting a very good video by Granit Xhaka, yeah?
Reese has gone for 2-1 for Argentina.
Sounds about
Mal's gone for 2-0 Argentina. Chris has gone for a 1-1. Tarsen's gone for a 2-2. Hey there, Alright Coffee. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming into the chat. I rate Fabio Vieira as well. You know what I mean? Shameless lookalike. They don't look like each other though. Like, stop being like that with Luca. Luca is unique in his own way. Luca is the only one who looks like him. Just like I there's only one me. I think everyone likes coffee. Chris said, I know who Luca looks like, but I don't want to be brutal.
Okay.
Mays, Luca needs a naughty box beard. Oh.
Ravy, did you beat us in the league this season? Did you not? And Man United beat you as well, which is embarrassing.
Just say to Liverpool fans about you'll never walk alone. No, you're walking to the Europa Conference League. Hey there, Mike. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Reese said Fabio Vieira and Vinata is very well. Bye, everyone. Popping off now. Thank you so much. It was great to see you. The last game now. Saudi Arabia versus Mexico. For Saudi Arabia versus Mexico, it's another first time, so they've never played against each other either. It's going to be an interesting one, but based off the two teams, and I know nothing about Saudi Arabia, they don't like they're a good team from what I've seen, I'm going to go for a 2-0 for Mexico.
Sounds about right. I'm going to go with the same. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Mexico win. I can't see Saudi Arabia getting any single points in this game. For me, am I going to watch the game? Probably will. I'm sure. Oh, look, I wouldn't be surprised if someone does a watch along on YouTube about this game.
Who would do a watch along for this game? This is a game.
You don't know, Maisy. People might want to do a watch along for every single World Cup game. People might want to do that. People might want to.
Why don't you do a watch along for this game, Luca?
Why not? Why not?
It's on at the 30th of November at 10 p.m.
It's on ITV anyway.
I wonder what ones are playing on the 2nd of December.
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't keep track of these things.
I can have a look.
I'll have a look. I'm literally out looking at the schedule. Just so I know that I can watch decent things on the 2nd of December. So it's South Korea versus Portugal, Ghana versus Uruguay, Serbia versus Switzerland, Cameroon versus Brazil. Nah, thanks. I'd literally rather not.
No, I don't think they're not bad games. I really don't think they're not that bad. I really don't think they're not that bad. You got Cameroon and Brazil, did you say?
Cameroon versus Brazil. That's not a bad game. That's not a bad game. Don't get me wrong. But
watch along then, 2nd of December. Okay?
I do not watch along.
No, for me, Cameroon versus Brazil, 2nd of December, it's on.
Well, Niall said no word of lie. He looks like James McFadden.
Is it because James McFadden scored the winner against France in 2008?
Chris said, right, enough about Liverpool. Sorry, Chris, I apologise to you. I forgot you was a Liverpool fan. So I'm deeply sorry. Reese has gone 2-0 Mexico. Chris has gone 3-0 Mexico. Now he's gone 10-0 Mexico.
Okay,
nice. Got another lookalike. You are your idol, James McFadden. Oh, you've already mentioned that day.
Mentioned that twice, mate. No.
2nd December. Yeah, I have a dentist appointment that day. Good luck for you.
Make sure you don't end up paying a fill-in.
Fill-in. Oh, thank you so much, Melina, for the super chat. It really, really means a lot. Of this, it's £6.99 Canadian dollars. And you keep up the great work on your channel, and it was great to see. You're doing so well on your channel, on YouTube as well, Twitter as well. I've seen the picture of Shaka, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So thank you very, very much, Melina, for that. And thank you very, very much, Reese, for the £2 super chat. It really means a lot. Valverde is a Uruguayan masterpiece. I will say Valverde is my husband.
So
what?
He scored yesterday, so that's really good.
Yeah, he played very, very well, didn't he? So we'll go now on to our table predictions. So where are you going for each team? Where do you think they're going to finish? I've gone Argentina first.
Argentina will finish first. Poland will finish second. Mexico will get third, and Saudi Arabia, of course, bottom.
I've gone for the exact same as you.
Yeah, I do think Argentina will win the group. They're going to dominate. They're going to win all 3 matches.
100%.
I think Poland will probably get 7 points out of this game.
They will drop points, and I think the only team that will drop points against is Argentina. I think Argentina will win all their games.
I have a question to ask. Like, do you think Argentina got a very good standard chance to win the World Cup? Because people are talking about them at the moment.
I think they do definitely have a good chance of has a very good chance of winning the World Cup, but I think there's a couple of teams who have just got that a little bit more.
Yeah. Because I look at with Argentina, they're one of my favourite teams to win the World Cup. Because it's about time someone like that wins a World Cup. And it would be nice for Messi to win the World Cup to end it on a good high.
It would be. I just don't. I think the thing is with Argentina, they lack belief for me for them to
There's
get
no
that bit further. They've got
no mentality in it.
It's the mentality in it, and I think Brazil, they've literally got squad depth everywhere.
Yeah. But
I think Argentina doesn't.
The thing about Brazil, FIFA, you need to fix up your A game because there's no Brazil on FIFA.
Really? That is mad.
No, even asked Reese in the comments. We need to go on Brazil on FIFA 23. They're just random players. They did it with the previous one.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
So, we'll do our guaranteed goal scorer before we go to the comments. I have gone for Inter's Martinez.
Good shout. Guaranteed goal scorer, Messi.
Brilliant. So, we'll go through the comments. I was being sarcastic. I wasn't being sarcastic. I hope your dentist appointment goes extremely well. Oh, is he now? Yes, he is. I'll show you my wedding picture. Luckily, I'll be at work on the 2nd of December. Is that a good thing? Maybe, maybe not. Well, it's not a good thing for me. Well, I'll be off on the 2nd of December anyway. Luca knows why I'll be off. Don't you, Luca?
Yes.
Reese, Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia. Lol, Mays, how could you bring Jota off like that just because he's injured? It's his hair what's done it for me. I broke up with him because of his hair. Niall, first Argentina, second Mexico, third Poland, fourth Saudi. Reese, Argentina, I think, gets semis. Argentina versus Holland is scary, possible final.
I'd like to see a final like that because you've got two informed teams doing it very well. And I remember Reese touched it on one of the streams. I can't remember what channel it was. Might have been on Rich's. Holland looked like a very good team to win the Nations League, right? And I know Cody Gakpo wasn't performing very well tonight because it was about Cody Gakpo tonight, about a rehearsal because he was linked with Arsenal. But he didn't play well tonight. But Holland, for me, they look like a team that could go on and be a dark horse and actually could go on and win the competition. Because we talk about Van Dijk. Yes, is he saving his performances for the World Cup? But Van Dijk, Liverpool have got a few good wins under their belt. Van Dijk is starting to get back to where he was. And the thing is, with Argentina, they've got so much experience. They've got Messi, they've got Di Maria. Look, would I be surprised to see these two in the final? Probably yes. But however, I would love to see a final like this. I think these two have got so much history to actually bring what people want to see between these two finals, Argentina and Holland.
Chris said Argentina should be the favourites in the group, but strange how things happen. That's all I'm saying. Brazil are on FIFA. He is right. The squad is always random. Coffee said Go Brazil, go Bruno. We'll wrap it up here anyway. Thank you, Luca, for coming on. It's been a great show.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me on. We will be doing Group D next week.
D. And that's on Sunday.
Yes, it is. So make sure you go and subscribe to Maisy's channel as well.
Thank you, Luca. Would you like to shout out your socials as well? Your link's in the description, but
Yeah,
would you like to shout it out?
First things first, make sure you check out my YouTube channel, guys, and people in the comments, Luca AFC. If you haven't gone and watched my match reaction, I did talk about Fabio Vieira. So if anyone's recommended that are interesting, give it a watch. It doesn't have to watch the whole video. You can watch at least 2 minutes of the video. Helps the channel. But no, subscribe to my channel, Luca AFC. Follow me on Twitter, Martinelli AFC. I'm always free. If anyone wants help with their channels, to come on the channel and actually be collabing, just DM me on Twitter. You know where I am, man. You don't have to be scared, and turn the notifications on.
Big shout out for both Reese and Melina. Thank you both for coming on. Your link is in the description as well, Luca, for your channel. So go and subscribe to Luca AFC. And I just want to also say a big thank you to people who has donated £49 onto the Breast Cancer Now channel. Once the payment does come from YouTube, all my payments is gonna get donated on, and it is looking roughly at 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's minimum around £50 I've received up to now just on super chats. What is going to be going on to Breast Cancer Now, including that £49. So overall, people, we have raised £99 for Breast Cancer Now.
Very good. £100. That's very, very, very good. And well done to that. And well done for everyone helping Maisy on that for the breast cancer now. But no, well done, Maisy, for raising £99.
Thank you all so much. And if you do want to donate to Breast Cancer Now directly, the link is in the description, just like Luca's channel. I will be next live. It will be tomorrow, my Chelsea preview with Prasanna. So go check that out. We'll be doing a watch along over the weekend. Luca's back on Sunday as well. Yeah. And I'll be getting as much done as I can before I'll be going away on Thursday, because then I won't be doing a stream for myself for 16 days, so you won't see this face for 16 days unless you've got me on socials, of course.
Not unless it's breaking news or anything like that.
I won't even be doing any breaking news.
Wow.
I'm in America. You've got
maybe get Reese to do your videos for you.
Well, I'll have to see about that. Reese has got his own channel. He's got his own time to do as well. So, honestly, no pressure onto there, Reese. So, thank you as well, Stephen, for becoming a channel member. It really means so much. I hope you are keeping well as well. Thank you very, very much for becoming a platinum devil. So you'll be able to see all the membership videos, and as well you will have access to play with me on FIFA on my PlayStation, and on top of that you do get a free women's ticket. So let me know what game you're interested in, and you will get a free Arsenal women's ticket. What a shame. Come on, Chris, don't be like that. Come on, and I like Coffee said, Luca, awesome.
Actually, it's Arsenal FC, Luca AFC for Arsenal.
Yeah, I know. I like Coffee's
awesome football content. That's fine. But I call it.
That's nice. It's sweet.
Of course.
It's very sweet. Yeah. But we'll wrap it up here. Thank you all very, very much. Take care, and it's goodbye for now.